one of its most popular global models, Hyundai Motor Corporation has sold over 7 million units of the Hyundai Tucson since its inception. Now in its fourth generation, Hyundai Motor India will soon start retailing the Hyundai Tucson in the Indian market. We are in Bangalore today in this beautiful, lovely weather to drive this vehicle and bring to you deeper details about what it has to offer. Hyundai Motor Corporation's latest design DNA, sensuous sportiness, was first demonstrated on the 2018 Les Fils Rouges concept. The company had then announced that this design language will be embodied by all future Hyundai vehicles ranging from sedans to SUVs. Hyundai's design philosophy is defined by the harmony between four fundamental elements in vehicle design: proportion, architecture, styling, and technology. While we have seen the translation of this design language in many of the company's products in the last few years, Hyundai Motors' next generation design direction is probably the most accentuated on the Tucson SUV, at least among all its products in the Indian market. And in being so, it has made a fairly significant departure from how the earlier generation Tucson looked. Hyundai has often talked about how this design philosophy illustrates both futuristic looking and sporty characteristics on its vehicles. And the Tucson, named after the city of Tucson in Arizona, looks both futuristic and, with its proper SUV characteristics, feels quite sporty too. One major element of this sensuous sportiness DNA is the new cascading grille, which the company says is inspired by the flow of molten metal contained within a blast furnace when combined with the elegant lines of classical Korean pottery. On the just launched Tucson Premium High SUV, one of the most striking features is this very cascading grille and the hidden lighting technology it houses. Once activated, the parametric hidden LED DRLs and positioning lamps illuminate within the dark chrome parametric front grille, making them the most visible signature design element on the Tucson SUV. At the rear, the connecting LED tail lamps provide the Tucson with a distinctive look. Two other elements that lend the rear a modern and unique touch include a concealed rear wiper with washer and a three-dimensional logo garnish that is placed below the rear glass. Based on customer feedback, Hyundai Motor India decided to bring to the country the long wheelbase version of the Tucson, catering to the need and demand of extra space. The sculpted side profile, coupled with the angular wide arches and the 235 by 60 R18 diamond cut alloy wheels, give the Tucson a grand appeal. Inside the cabin, there are quite a few things to like as well. The material used, fit and finish, the layout of the controls, etc., offer a premium feel. The Tucson features a 10.25-inch floating type digital cluster that is responsive, intuitive, and displays a whole lot of information. A very thoughtful addition to the Tucson is the first in segment multi-air mode that draws inspiration from aircrafts. Unlike regular air conditioning vents, the Tucson activates gentle airflow from multiple vents on the dashboard, a feature that will surely be appreciated by occupants during the peak Indian summers. The seats are plush and offer great visibility, both for the drivers as well as occupants. Talking of seats, the Tucson also offers front ventilated and heated seats, a feature that can be controlled through voice commands as well. Other significant features on the Tucson include a voice-enabled smart panoramic sunroof, Bose premium sound 8-speaker system, rain-sensing wipers, and electric parking brake, among others. Thanks to Hyundai's BlueLink, Tucson offers 60-plus connectivity features and a claimed 104 embedded voice commands, in addition to over-the-air updates for system and map. The 10.25-inch HD audio-video navigation system supports smartphone connectivity, both Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Multi-language support that includes 10 regional languages and 2 global languages, home to car with Alexa and Google Voice Assistant in Hindi and English, and like in the Hyundai Venue, 6 ambient sounds of nature are also part of the interior package. The Hyundai Tucson also scores pretty high on safety. The SUV features Hyundai SmartSense with Level 2 ADAS capability, offering 19 such safety features. In fact, some weeks back we did a detailed feature on the Hyundai Tucson safety features. You can check out the feature either by clicking on the link on your screens or in the description below. Having said that, we experienced a couple of these ADAS features on the Tucson during a drive on the Bangalore-Hyderabad highway. The adaptive cruise control and lane keep assist were a few of these ADAS features that worked beautifully and would certainly aid in building customer confidence in the ADAS technology, in addition to making the vehicle safer. Powering the Hyundai Tucson are two RDE compliant powertrains. The new Noon 2-liter petrol engine with a 6-speed automatic transmission and the new R 2-liter diesel engine with an 8-speed automatic transmission. The petrol unit delivers 156 PS of peak power at about 6,200 RPM and 192 Newton meters of torque at 4,500 RPM. The diesel, on the other hand, delivers 186 PS of peak power and 460 Newton meters of torque. During the media drive in Bangalore, we experienced the petrol-powered Tucson. The overall powertrain performance is very impressive from the perspective of refinement and power. Never during the drive did we feel the engine struggling to gain power. The overall ride and handling of the Tucson is impressive as well. Hyundai explained that the Tucson has been given an improved suspension geometry. The front suspension features higher roll center for minimal body roll, increased knuckle arm length for NVH isolation on rough roll, and new inclined strut bearing for smooth steering feel. Even for the rear suspension, Hyundai engineers optimized geometry characteristics by increasing bump or roll steer, stiffened muffler hanger, and optimized member mounts for better secondary vibration performance. Meanwhile, a look at the performance of the SUV segment in the past few years throws some very interesting perspectives. As a body type, the share of SUVs in the overall passenger vehicles market has been witnessing a significant growth. While SUVs contributed 22% of the overall sales in 2018, its contribution in the current year stands at 41% year to date. Hatchbacks, which commanded almost half of the market with 48% share in 2018, is considerably losing market share to SUVs. Currently, the hatchback share is at 35%. Within SUVs, the premium SUV segment, both for 5 and 7 seat options, has been growing at a rapid pace. Hyundai Motor India estimates a CAGR of 20% between 2020 and 2025, considering the volumes of about 25,000 units in 2020, growing to an estimated 62,000 units in 2025. This year, the company expects this segment to close with sales volumes of about 49,000 units. Overall, the Tucson delivers on all counts, as one would expect from a premium high SUV. It looks great, performs really well, and has the right mix of technology and features from the comfort, convenience, and safety standpoints. By launching the Tucson at an attractive price band of INR 27.69 lakh to INR 34.39 lakh, Hyundai has taken the bull by the horns. The demand has been encouraging, and the company expects this flagship product to write new rules of the game in the premium high SUV segment in India.